Okay, welcome to the right podcast.
Okay, yeah. You should have been done the intro. You do the intro. Bring us in.
I only know up until podcast.
You only know after podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
Where do I start? I've forgotten. Welcome to the right podcast. Wait, am I sitting properly? Am I? Okay. In the shot. Welcome to the right podcast. This is your host with the most, who loves coffee, bread, and toast. Long intro, but yeah, welcome guys. So today we're just going to dive straight into it, and we're going to be talking about why we have negative attitudes. And of course, you have seen we have a guest today. Yeah. Our guest Ken. I don't know whether I introduce him or he introduces himself.
Nah, introduce me.
I introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the one, the only.
My name is Jeff.
Opinionated Phiri.
Hey guys, we are back, and for those of you who are new here, please do subscribe. We are chasing 9,000 subscribers.
So yeah, this is the 5 reasons why we have negative attitudes or unhealthy attitudes. So the first reason is unhealthy comparisons. So bro, why do you think we have unhealthy comparisons?
Well, basically, I think if your focus is on everyone and everything else around you, then you're definitely going to compare yourself to others, which is very unhealthy, because you know how we all have different timelines. I'll say, like, what you see, what your world view is your world. So if you're looking at things in your world and you're trying to look at it from somebody else's eyes, then
that's a bit
then all of a sudden you start comparing, which is unhealthy. But rather, if you just accept where you are and you work towards being where you want to be, then
Yes, that's true. Because a lot of us, I think, we like to focus. Okay, like we have, like, let's say, role models and whatnot.
Yeah.
And for lack of better terms, idols and people who just look up to, and just be like, or maybe you can just be your friend, not even like a role model, not just like, okay, this guy is doing the most.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, I'm not doing anything right now, I'm struggling with that.
Yeah.
And that's you comparing yourself in those terms. That's not really good for you mentally. It's not good for you even physically, because it will end up affecting your whole body generally. Because once your mind is affected, everything else slowly gets affected.
And I also think another reason probably for unhealthy comparisons is not having much to do. You know, like a lot of idle time. If, for example, you have 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour where you're not doing anything, be it like play or work, then all of a sudden your thoughts just start, thinking for you instead of you
thinking for yourself. Your thoughts start thinking for you. That's true. A lot of idle time. That's why they even say,
an idle mind.
You guys ever go to Sunday school?
Well, for God's sake, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. I think you need to find something to do to keep you occupied, so you don't start
100%.
comparing yourselves with other people, because you are you, and there can only be one you in the world.
100%.
Because I think like each and every one of us has like a part to play in a way, which we're supposed to do something, maybe, I don't know, leave a mark or help just one person. But if you keep on looking at another person, you will miss the person who you're supposed to help, or someone who you're supposed to take care of. And
actually, you know what, there's this tweet I saw from someone who was talking about how other people are so content with just having enough. Like they don't strive to be the best in the world at anything. They don't strive to have the most money in the world. They're just comfortable with what they have. It's enough, and they're thankful. And the person was talking about how they don't understand, or rather at some point they couldn't understand how anyone could be okay. Like for them, their mindset was, this person is like small town. They're just thinking of the bare minimum. They're not pushing themselves. But for the other person, they're just happy, you know, like they're content with what they have and they're happy. And that's where everyone should be. Like you can work on what you want, you can strive to achieve what you want, but you always have to look at yourself and be like, I'm thankful for what I have.
No, that's another thing also. We have to be thankful for what we have.
100%.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have what you have. Like for instance, the roof over your head, not a lot of people have that.
Yeah.
Like even just sunlight. People, you take sunlight like for granted.
True.
Like
some people are allergic to the sun.
Exactly. And some people can't talk. Some people are, is it dumb, deaf?
Dumb.
Whoops, there it goes. Yep, my brain stopped.
Yeah, dumb. Yeah, people can't hear and you can hear and you can watch. So hit the subscribe button if you're watching.
Shameless plug.
Imagine. No, I forgot to plug, so just throwing in like a plug. Yeah, like, hey. No, and subscribe to his channel. Also, go to his channel, Opinionated Phiri. Is it the Opinionated? Yes, Opinionated.
No, it's just Opinionated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the second thing is unending hurriedness. So like when I was writing this, I was actually just thinking also like what the type of world which we're living in right now has become. We're so connected.
Yeah.
We can do things very fast, and we are just used to moving like in a hurry. Like I can communicate with you like via instant messages. Like a couple of days ago, the day before yesterday, I remember my mom was telling me how they used to send letters and it could take, or telegrams, and it could take 3 months for it to reach someone.
Yeah, you know what? I would actually like to experience that. Like just go to a place where there's no phones and you just write letters. Maybe for like a year.
Just communicating via letters.
Yeah, just for the experience.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. What if you need something then?
I mean, I feel like the world has been pushed into a place where everything's in a hurry, it's in a rush. We're just scrolling on our phones, we know what's going on everywhere. But
and I take for example, like your house is on fire, then you're trying to tell me, then it reaches like 3 months later, then I'm like, dude!
No, you know, the thing is, right? I feel that was a point in time when nothing was ever really, like you only had what was necessary.
Oh yeah, okay,
you get what I mean? Like phones aren't necessary. It's like what Corona has done. It's shown what exactly is necessary. There's so many things that aren't necessary. School, for example. It's not necessary. But it's one of those things that's there, and so it's become like a part of the culture, the social life, society. Exactly.
And I guess another thing about school is like it has been unchanged like for the past over 100 years. The classroom is still the same. You still have the rows, the desk in front, the what. So if something doesn't change over the period of years, you just see how it becomes irrelevant. And now we're doing online classes, and most courses are actually free.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of free courses you can do. Just go on Google and type what you'd like to check out, and you probably find it for free.
Yeah.
Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
So now school is losing its relevancy, and also what other things losing its relevance?
Basically, just every form of social thing, even football. Up until recently when
they actually just
started playing again, and it's like it's a job, I'd say. So it's as a job, it's still there. Yeah, because as a social event, it's gone.
Well, yeah, because I think football is just there mainly for entertainment.
100%, yeah.
It's just there for entertainment. That's all we can do. Because literally, like when there was that, how long was that? 4 weeks? 6 weeks? That break.
4 months. 3 months.
Wait, why am I saying weeks?
It
4
was
months.
over 100 days.
Yeah. So over that time, like it was so okay for me. It was boring. I kept watching repeat matches and like need something new.
Yeah.
And then buy and brought us something new. But anyway, unending hurriedness. Yeah. So that's something which I can just say. We are trying to rush things too much. Like even fast food. Guys, let's just slow down.
Exactly. You see, this is why I said I'd like living in a place where you write letters. You end up realizing what matters, you know?
Yeah.
You become more conscious of everything around you. Because now you're not looking to read the news about what's happening in another part of the world. Not that it's a bad thing, of course, but you just become more conscious of what's around you and more thankful that you have the things around you.
Yeah, true. Because of the same, like let's say, instant living we're in, we have become reactive to like certain events which happen. So like I'll be online, I'll just see something. Oh, this video has come out. Oh, what am I going to do about this? Hey, he's wearing these kicks. What kicks am I wearing? So I want to react to what I'm seeing.
Exactly, and I was about to say the same thing. Like even when they bring out maybe the new iPhone, you had the new iPhone last year. You get the one this year. You get the next one next year.
Yeah.
But if you have nothing to compare it to, because you tend to like push everything, you know, away. Like in terms of social media and all these things, it makes for a better.
No, that's I fully agree with that. And so that is unending hurriedness. So we've talked about two things so far. The first one being unhealthy comparisons and unending hurriedness. So the third thing is unrealistic expectations. So unrealistic expectations, we'll just go back to the general social media, just the era which we're in, what we're looking at. We want to be, like let's say, the so-called youngest billionaire, Kylie Jenner, at 21. in quotation marks, maybe like a 21-year-old girl or 19-year-old girl would want to be like that. So they'll be trying their best to get their lips to be like and trying to imitate the way she is. That's not realistic. Just be you and do you. At the end of the day, you're supposed to be happy, you're supposed to be at peace with yourself. So
yeah, true. And also like the whole unending hurriedness is probably what leads to unrealistic expectations.
True,
because the more things you're seeing around you, the more you know,
the more they affect you.
You become reactive. You're like, oh, new sneakers, new Yeezys, wow, these look like a brazier. I need them. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because like I think almost everything is like a stimuli. It makes you react, especially like the visual stimuli. Even want to just hear, you're like, oh, okay, I've seen this here. Like, okay, this is not like something which can really affect you. It's actually a good picture. Like of kids, they're going to school holding hands way before Corona. But now imagine if you see someone wearing like what he said, the Yeezys and the Nike shirt and what, you'd be like, I really want this. Then you check the price for those things and you're like,
Do you take teardrop?
And also another thing I think that causes unrealistic expectations is probably not really being self-conscious, I would say. Like let's just say you're about like 5'5" and you expect to dunk, you know, on a basketball court. You're like 5'5".
But it's possible.
I mean, it is, but
you have to work hard.
Exactly. You need
train hard.
Exactly. You just can't expect it to happen. You need to put that time, that effort in. That make sure your jump is
like on point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you aren't aware of yourself and
you go for someone who's not in your
tax bracket.
Exactly. I was trying to find a very nice way.
I go for someone less
privileged, yes.
Significantly less privileged.
But you have the same mental acumen.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Keep waiting. Wait for it.
I don't know how to talk about
Oh my god! You were supposed to say yes!
For myself.
You ruined it!
Like, listen, I'm trying to be honest.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
This is literally
No, I would
just
say.
This is the problem. Okay,
Listen.
yes.
But then I also don't know how